Hello there guys, hello Coach Gaby. So right now specifically I want to talk about Swain. When it comes to Swain runes, lots of people will go 80, some people I see going electrocute, some people of course I see going for phase rush. Again, phase rush can be as well like totally fine. Now I want to specifically talk about grasp on Swain with Demolish. Now Demolish is also great if you're playing into melee matchups mid lane or into matchups that you're supposed to dominate with Grasp runes in mid lane, more so melee matchups. Into range matchups generally you don't want to go for into champs like Serat or Ziggs because you won't get too many Grasp procs, but okay, but Gaby, why would you go for these type of runes? So now just to be clear with one thing, Swain overall, all of his items give him shit ton of HP, right? And early on, it's way more smooth to actually get plates done with Demolish, right? Which at the end of the day will mean that you'll get more acceleration through plates if you're in a lane that you're supposed to dominate and get plates early like Garen. While also note, it's really good in, of course, into champs like Renekton as well. Note that you can take bomb plating, second wind, or of course conditioning if you just want to permascale. Now, in here often you want to get revitalized because again all of these just maximize out sort of like you deal damage out of grasp. You actually deal even or a little more damage out of grasp than out of course 80, right? It just the thing about grasp is of course you're gonna receive 40% less stuff as a range champion, but it actually doesn't really matters all that much, okay? Because as Swain, as I said before, you're gonna stack overall shit ton of HP, so the damage from Grasp will quite nicely scale up. And being able to sort of stack HP is actually really nice for you, because like your abilities, like your W and E, right, your passive, overall already provides you HP, and arguably you could also go for scaling overgrowth for even more, what, HP, right? And so how this works, if you can pressure, you'll be able to really easily take plates, more so after 5 minutes, but even before 5 minutes you should be able to get some with Demolish. And so what that generally will allow you to do is just to have better recas. And so what does better recas even mean? You can go for power spike items if you have, like, let's say that's 1k gold, right? Now you can go for items of choices, of course, but you can get them way faster than usual. For example, if you want to go for Seeker's Armguard in a matchup where Seeker's Armguard is just so OP, like full AD matchups like Renekton, then Seekers can be a good choice if you heavily rely on some armor or Tryndamere, right? Into Tryndamere more so, but you can definitely go Lost Chapter as well into range matchups or into matchups where you need more mana. You don't need more defensive stats because you already have enough like threat in your kit, right? And so even so, like once you reach 6, like some people may argue that with 80 in melee range you should be able to get a lot of procs with your ultimate, because what happens is that oh, this Garen will kill us immediately if you don't care. What happens, some people think that 80 stacks up faster. The thing is, 80 in melee, it's true that it stacks up a little faster than Grasp, but the thing is, Grasp stacks up approximately at the same frequency as 80 does, because you gotta remember in lane, even if you're not all laning with your ult, in lane specifically, it's kinda like the same frequency, because 80 has to like travel to the enemy champion, sit a little bit on the enemy champion, then come back to you, and so Grasp stacks up in like 4 seconds, right, in combat. So all you got to do basically is Q someone or just basic attack, right? Now I know that it's true that it doesn't proc on abilities, but when you are in Q range, for example, usually you are in auto range as well. So it shouldn't really be a big concern actually, not having, of course, 80. But arguably, I think a not bad item on Swain would be also Rune, I mean, would be also even first strike into this very bullet spongy type of champions, because you'll be able to actually get some extra gold, which again will allow you to get smoother early game spikes, and you'll overall gonna have a better scaling, while also your all-ins will do more damage. That's 100%. Now you can also go Scorch, of course, with Grasp, so this is like sort of the thing that you want to go for if you want to maximize out your early. Like of course you could even go for Scorch if you really feel like over these runes, but I wouldn't swap them for Scorch. I think that's it for now, guys. Have a nice day.